Hi everyone, Jonathan here with Rooftop Rant. We're on our 6th episode and we had a little bit of a break last week due to some internet problems. I actually was thankfully able to fix some of those, and so hopefully we're going to be going forward with no future hitches. If you know anything about where I live right now, it is an absolute disaster as far as internet goes. And so definitely not the best for uploading YouTube videos, but those are issues that are merely hurdles to jump over and won't stop us as we continue to produce this show. So today I want to talk to everyone about productive mornings. And if you've seen anything on my social media in the past week or so, it's been all about the power of choice, like making a decision to be more productive, deciding what you want, going after it. Don't tell yourself any bullshit excuse of why, like, oh, I can't get this done, I can't get that done, my school's too hard, I have a boss at work that's annoying, my mom always calls me in the afternoon and I get stuck on the phone. Like, whatever the problem is that you're facing, don't make the excuse, just decide what you want, go for it, get it done, etc. One of the biggest things that I felt helps me have a productive day and thus a productive week is capitalizing on my mornings. I am not a morning person. Being a morning person and starting to capitalize on my mornings has come very recently to me, but I would say it's one of the number one things that really allows me to be productive and allows me to get a lot done in my day. In fact, I can tell a difference from the days that I don't wake up early and the days that I do. I not only feel the difference in the amount of time, obviously, that I feel like I have in my day, but I also feel the difference in just the overall scope of work that I'm able to accomplish. And I think that that's something that can help everyone. So let's talk about mornings a little bit. There are some of us that are night owls. There are some of us that are total morning people just naturally. And I would say for the longest time, especially through college, I was a total night owl. That probably went along with my lifestyle and other choices that I was making of staying up late, hanging out with friends, drinking, partying, whatever the case was, and even working restaurants. Like, I worked restaurants for quite a while, and when you work a restaurant, if you start your shift at 4, you're gonna work an 8-hour shift, it's midnight, and then you're gonna hang out with friends or get a drink afterwards. All of a sudden it's 2 a.m, you're not getting into bed till 2:30 or 3. That's a late night right there. With that kind of pattern, it's almost impossible to have a really productive early morning, because at most you're getting 2, 3, 4 hours of sleep. Getting into bed at 2, waking up at 6, it's really difficult. So definitely getting to bed earlier is one of the things that's helped me have a more productive morning. Number 2 for having a more productive morning would definitely be making it easier on myself in the mornings the night before. So kind of planning ahead, even doing stupid little stuff like laying your clothes out, or just pulling some stuff out that'll help you. Maybe presetting the coffee machine. Most coffee machines actually have a little preset where you can set it up the night before, so the coffee's already made. Whatever it takes, like you need to know yourself and understand what it takes. For me, it's totally laying out my clothes like right near my bed, having the coffee machine already prepped so that literally all I have to do is roll out of bed, get to the coffee machine, make some coffee, even if I've had a late night before. Once you've got that coffee, or maybe you've taken a shower, you've changed, splashed some water on your face, definitely you'll feel a lot better, but you'll still probably be tired. But this is the time that I use for some reflection, for self-awareness time, for evaluation of my day, and then after a little bit of that, moving right into goal setting. Goal setting is without a doubt one of the most powerful things you can do in the morning. And I think that you can do this at any point in the day, but really when you do it in the morning, you give yourself a yardstick, as it were, of expectations for yourself. You want to first do this, second do this. Honestly, even if they're not laid out in chronological order, setting yourself a list of goals is extremely important, because it allows you at the end of the day to look back and say, well, I did do this, I didn't do this, or I did do these 3 things, I didn't do these other 3 things, but I inserted a couple things. And so you can have a gauge of how productive you were in your day and how close you are to accomplishing your goals for the week, or the goals for the month, or whatever it happens to be. I say the more goals, the better. I use notes on my phone. I use pieces of paper I can find anywhere. I try to write down as many goals and as many things that pop into my head as possible, because I want to make sure that I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I have crazy ADD. I will write something down. If I don't write something down, I will forget it. If I talk about a meeting, if I talk about something that I want to get done, if I talk about someone I want to call, pretty much anything that I need to get done in my life, if I'm not writing it down and very active in my execution of getting it done, it won't happen. I have a natural tendency to get very distracted. And I know this is something that a lot of you might have as well. There's so many things in our day that are distracting. Emails are going to come through from retailers saying like, oh, special sale going on, holiday sale, maybe errands that you have to do, maybe phone calls that you get. UPS guy comes to the door with your Amazon Prime delivery. I'm guilty of that more than once. But those things totally redirect us and throw us off in what we're doing. When you have your goals written down, you can easily come back to the piece of paper, deal with those interruptions, come back to the piece of paper that you have all your goals written down on and say, okay, what's next? Where did I leave off? What is the next thing that I need to be doing to continue to be successful? What is the next thing that I need to be doing to continue to be productive and kind of understand where in the whole day I am? So we're going to kind of keep it short and sweet today. Those are some of the top things that I do. It's streamlining your morning by preparing the night before, trying to get in bed earlier, but I totally understand that for some of our work schedules that doesn't allow it. But even when you do have a late night, setting yourself up for success in the morning is hugely important. Secondly, of course, when you do wake up in the morning, making sure that your steps are planned out so you kind of just do it by automation. And once you get coffee in you and you sit down, just go right into goal planning. Write your goals out for the day, write your goals out for the week, reevaluate your goals for the week, and then spend some time thinking about where you're at in your goals, how you're feeling about the relationships in your life. Just having some evaluation and self-reflection goes such a long way to giving yourself a better day and a better week. So I hope you all have an awesome week. We are going to be doing the Facebook Live at 5 tomorrow. It might be closer to 6, but I'll post on that on Facebook later. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. John O. Amen is my tag. And comment below if you have any comments about productive tips that you do for your morning to have a good morning. So guys, stay positive, stay focused, stay committed to your goals, and we'll see you all tomorrow for Facebook Live.